Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 8. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. When the episode first opens up, the ladies are still at Peter's patio, okay? Mia is in the car playing victim. Wendy is wanting a flight home because she's pissed, honey, as she should be. So Mia is mad at Karen, saying that she didn't have her back, and she's like, you sat there when she talked about G. Mia, what alternate universe are you living in? Okay? Karen's still talking about two wrongs don't make a right, that y'all canceled each other out. Actually, they didn't cancel each other out. Okay? It was a cause and effect. Because you threw this damn drink on me, the effect is I'm going for the jugular. And I didn't touch you, but these words gonna eat you up. Okay? These words are lethal. They gonna eat you up and spit you out. Wendy was reacting to what was done to her. I'm not about to continue to go over this with you, Grand Dame, okay? Girl, it was not two wrongs make a right and two wrongs don't make a right and they cancel each other's out and a left make a right and a right make two corners. It doesn't matter, okay? The bottom line is Wendy had a drink thrown on her, so whatever happens after that is whatever happens after that. What was she supposed to be doing in response? Quoting scripture? Girl, if you don't get real, moving forward. So in the confessional, Karen is like, well, Mia wants you to ride whether she's right or not. And she invited Sharice, so does she have my back? Mia can go wherever the wind blows. She ain't loyal to none of y'all, truth to be told. And yes, she invited Sharice because Sharice to her has stature. She knows people and Mia's a user. And that's just that on that. So Karen goes back to the table and Gizzard has ordered dessert. Girl, this ain't no time to be eating. Okay, she eating fried Oreos and whatnot. Close it up. Okay, get yourself a to-go box. We got to get back to the house to help us this fighting. Girl, what is wrong with you? Like, girl, what's wrong with you? So then Giselle was like, you know what? I need to go check on Mia. I really need to check on Mia. For what? For what? So Robin is like, well, Karen, I don't feel like you tried to diffuse the situation. Robin, shut up. Okay, you added gasoline to the fire, blew it up like Angela Bassett blew that car up on Waiting to Excel and walked the hell away. So please stop telling Karen she did not diffuse the situation. Why was it her job to diffuse the mess? Okay, that's not her job. These are grown women. And what were y'all doing besides taking joy in it, sitting back, skinning, grinning, and recording? What were y'all doing? So Karen is like, girl, y'all wasn't sitting in the middle of it. Like, y'all wasn't sitting in between the two of them. I was confused. Honey, you know I can't fight. Oh, no, ma'am. So Ashley goes out to check on Wendy, and she's telling her that Mia wants to go home. Well, bye. Bye. Deuces. Goodbye. Wendy is like, she should. She assaulted me. So Ashley goes, well, I mean, it was the purse for me. Like, I thought it was just a little bit too much. So Wendy said, I didn't do nothing wrong. I know that's right, honey. Make sure you state it plain. I didn't do nothing wrong. Well, honey, let them tell her you did. So Ashley asked her if she's coming back to the house. Honey, I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't cross that threshold if they paid me. I wish I would go back up in there and slumber in that bed head to foot with Candiace after you done accosted me. So Wendy said, well, I don't want to be in a place where I can be physically attacked. Yeah, I wouldn't trust none of them. Do you hear me? Not none of them. Like, how can you really sleep with these unpredictable heifers? Just how can you? And if it's one thing about me, I'm going to get my sleep. And the fact that they've been playing in my face all night, it ain't no way. It just ain't no way. So they get in the car to head back, right? So Mia's in one car talking about, yeah, my flight leaves at 8 a.m. G booked it for me. Baby, you don't need to wait. Honey, you can sleep at the airport if you really want to. In the other car, Karen is talking about, well, y'all know Mia cussed me out, but I'm not picking sides. I'm not doing it. In the other car, Jacqueline is like, I feel like Karen is the only one that could have diffused the situation. Jacqueline, be quiet, okay? We don't need your 2 cents, honey. We don't give a damn. Ain't this your BFF? Well, honey, we know you couldn't diffuse the situation because Mia don't have any respect for you. So, I mean, there's that. But Karen is not the only one that could have diffused the situation. Y'all just want a scapegoat. Y'all trying to take the heat off Mia. In this car, y'all should be saying, Mia, what would have possessed you to throw that drink on Wendy? Don't you realize what happened to Monique? Like, why would you do that? But no, instead, you're sitting over here talking about this is all Karen's fault. Y'all are really crazy. Like, really crazy. So Giselle is like, yeah, and all the stuff coming out of Wendy's mouth, Karen didn't say, well, that ain't true. Giselle, you worry about the lies that you spewing about Chris, honey. We ain't forgot. Honey, don't think I forgot, because I definitely did not. I still remember. Moving forward. So she's like, well, I mean, when Karen straddles the fence, you don't support either one. Giselle, you are a real weirdo. Okay, you're a weirdo. We all know that you're just trying to stack the numbers in your favor. Girl, get a grip, okay? Because what you saying right now, honey, you ain't fooling me. So they get back to the house and Rob is like, where's Candiace? Girl, now you know Giselle do not care what Candiace is. She hoping she don't show up quiet as it's kept. So then they ask Mia again when they get downstairs. They're like, so how are you? Why do y'all keep asking Mia that? Who cares how she is? Who cares? So then Jacqueline pipes up and she's like, you know, Wendy as a professor, she's a teacher. You don't say. I didn't know professor meant teacher. Jacqueline a little ditzy. I see how her and me are friends. I really do. She a little ditzy as well. She's like, you know, everybody has to listen to Wendy, and Mia being a boss, you know, nobody tells her no. So two people that nobody tells no, you know, it's just not good. Well, clearly the people down at the bank keep telling Mia no after that brother-in-law locked her out of all those business accounts. Moving forward. Y'all need to stop trying to make this a two-sided thing. There was only one person that was wrong in this, and that's Leah. So Sharice joins them once they arrive home. Here go Giselle. I mean, is she staying here? What's she doing? With her face all frowned up. Giselle is really pissing me off. The one you should be worried about is sitting across from you. You worried about the wrong one. And why on earth do you have so much disdain for this lady who did nothing to you? Again, last season, Wendy reacted to Giselle. So Giselle, what are you talking about? So Sharice was like, girl, I don't know what she about to do, but she upstairs or whatever. So Ashley goes to try to talk to Wendy, but Wendy's like, girl, give me a minute. Let me put my clothes on. I'm about to go. Downstairs, Mia's like, well, you know, I feel kind of better about the situation because I think they can hear that Wendy's leaving, right? So once they realize Wendy is leaving, Giselle gonna say, tomorrow is going to be a great day. I have a feeling, I have a sneaking suspicion. To think somebody so hateful was ever the first lady of a church. Like, I know Giselle's draws had to be on fire every Sunday because she going straight to hell. She going straight to hell. She is the reason people have church trauma. Just a devil sitting in the pews. You might be pretty, honey, but God don't like ugly. In the next scene, it's the next morning and Rob is calling home telling the boys, yeah, I called. I know y'all didn't go to school today. And her son was like, how did you know? And she said, because she called Juan at 7:45 and he was still in the bed. She was like, y'all better go to school tomorrow. He let y'all stay home. Girl, ain't that the pot calling the kettle calling the pot calling the kettle? You wouldn't even make sure they got in front of the computer to homeschool. So, I mean, if they stay home a day or two, it'll be fine. Over on the other side, the ladies are eating breakfast. It's Ashley, Sharice, and Giselle. So Giselle tells Ashley, I mean, you seemed a little bit upset last night. She said, yeah, I don't like violence. So Giselle gonna say, well, good thing you went to the restroom during the barn situation. So Ashley said, well, I didn't condone that either. Well, now, Ashley, I don't know. So Sharice said, well, it's a little bit contradictory. So Giselle gonna say, well, you wrote the statement for Monique, but in the confessional, she's like, but she doesn't like violence. So I feel like it's hypocrisy. Well, honey, I guess she can join you in the hypocrites club because you were so afraid and appalled at Monique, but happy as a lamb with Mia. So you blowing in the wind as well. Because she was like, Ashley just blowing in the wind, girl. Which way is the wind blowing? Whichever way it's blowing, you blow with it. Girl, goodbye. So Ashley was like, Giselle was very quick to defend Candiace, but to shun Wendy, I mean, it just feels wrong. Because it is wrong. You wrote that statement because Monique had that footage of Michael, allegedly, and you ain't fooling me, and I'm going to stand by it. I will die on that hill. That is the reason that Ashley wrote that statement, and she ain't fooling me. Both you and Gizzard are hypocrites. In the next scene, everybody else comes down, right? So Candiace is still in the restroom, still getting ready, and they flash back to Candiace arriving last night, being greeted by Robin, who half-ass fills her in on what's been going on. So then she shows her the recording of only Wendy. When I tell y'all I can't stomach Rob, I really cannot. I can't stomach her. So Candiace is looking at it like, Wendy, no, why would she do that? See, this is what Robin wanted. She wanted to show Wendy in a bad light with this one-sided footage. That's exactly why she took that phone out. Robin is like, well, I mean, apparently Wendy is leaving. Candiace said, Mia the one throwing drinks and hitting people with purses. She should be the one leaving. She really should. According to her last night, she should have been on the first thing smoking this morning at 8. But, you know, Mia liked to lie. So G probably showed her flight times and asked her which one she liked. And she gonna lie talking about, he booked me one for 8 a.m. Girl, kick rocks. So Karen comes down, right? She joins the ladies. And Mia is like, I mean, it's Karen's birthday, so I'm not going to make it about me. And, you know, with Wendy, I'm just praying. And God said, don't kill a bitch. Girl, you fought yourself last night and you lost. You broke a nail acting a plumb fool. So did you talk to G.O.D. about that one? Oh, okay. I ain't think so. She ain't got no remorse for what she did. None whatsoever. That's why I wasn't buying that apology that you put out on Instagram this week. Because I knew it was a bunch of malarkey. It's just a bunch of bull. So Giselle asks, well, what's the plan for the day? Like, what are you about to do for Karen's birthday? So Mia said, well, you know, I want to do an all-white dinner for Karen. So they go down to the pool, right? After Mia tells them what she wants to do. Here go Giselle being all seasoned, talking about, let's get some liquor by the pool. It's time to pump up the jam. And girl say, what? Girl, not pump up the jam. Honey, if you don't take that Yo MTV Raps lingo on somewhere, child, it's a whole fool. So Mia tells them, you know, at 1 that they're going to the Savoy Club and have a little beach time party. Child, y'all wasn't doing nothing but sitting underneath them cabanas being boring. Child, I went to go get me a refreshing beverage break when y'all was doing that. Anywho, over on the other side is Ashley, Karen, and Candiace, which is crazy because Ashley and Candiace are sitting together. So she tells them that she checked on Wendy and Wendy's at a hotel. In the pool, Robin over there whispering to Sharice, trying to figure out, where's Wendy? Like, did she leave? Why do you care? Why do you care what she is? So Candiace on the other side is telling Karen and Ashley that she hates that Wendy is being ostracized. So then Karen made me turn my nose up at her so fast. She gonna say, I don't like the fact that they got physical and I don't like the words that were hurled at Mia. Karen, I see exactly what you're doing. You are trying to say something about each one of them on camera so at the reunion you can sit back and say, I mean, I held both of y'all accountable. It's okay for Mia to be wrong all by herself. It is okay if you just say, Mia was wrong. Wendy didn't deserve that. Point blank, period. End the conversation. Move on, honey. And, you know, readjust your crown. There's no reason for you to say there wasn't something wrong at the words that Wendy was hurling at Mia. Now, I may be all alone in this, and I may feel like what Wendy did was warranted, okay, because you threw a drink on me. So in a moment, in a fit of anger, I'm saying whatever, but I'm not getting physical with you. So I don't see a problem in it. I really don't. So Candiace said, but words and throwing things at people, they're different. Absolutely. She's like, y'all just carrying on like y'all don't give a F. She not here. Girl, they don't. They feel victorious. You should have seen the smirks on their face last night. They feel victorious that they managed to ruin this trip for Wendy. That's all they wanted. Honey, this to Robin and Giselle, this trip is the ultimate success. Okay, and that's just it. Moving forward. So Jacqueline in the pool talking to Robin, talking about, I'm not going to let Mia invite Wendy back. Ma'am, did you get your deodorant for the day while you worried about Wendy? Girl, anywho, we trying to make sure you're sure. So Candiace is over there and she's like, I don't agree. It's just not right. Honey, y'all know Candiace get to crying. Honey, she done found a scarf or something to fold into that sharp edge. Honey, she's dotting the corners of them eyes. She cannot understand how Robin can justify what Mia did. And she feels like Robin is being a hypocrite. Candiace gets emotional because she's triggered. And y'all know what she triggered about. Robin is over there and she's like, there's no comparison, this is what she's saying in her confessional, to the Monique situation. Mia was wrong for throwing a drink and Wendy was wrong for escalating the situation. Robin, is you stupid or is you dumb? The escalation happened when Mia tossed that liquid. Girl, how much more escalated could it get? So production says, so you're mostly on Mia's side. She said, yeah, because I don't like Wendy. Well, there you have it, honey. At least you finally admitted something. This is the truest thing that we have heard you say since the season started. So I'll take it. And Robin's so childish, honey. Just childish. In the next scene, Ashley calls Wendy and she says she's been crying all night. Wendy was like, I just been crying all night. That made me even more upset for her. Like, to know she was in that hotel room crying all night. I mean, the bright side of it is at least you didn't have to share a bed with Candiace. I mean, let's just look at the bright side. But the fact that you were all alone in this hotel because these heifers pushed you out, like, that's crazy. So Karen grabs the phone because she wants to personally invite Wendy to the beach party that's supposed to be for her birthday. So she invites her, right? So then Candiace gets the phone and she's like, look, you deserve to be here, and don't let them witches make you feel otherwise. And I felt that. I really did feel that. They've somehow managed to turn their franchise into a sorority, with Giselle being Big Sister Gizzard and Rob being Big Sister Roommate with the green eyes, and they're hazing Wendy. Point blank and period. They were hazing Monique and now they're hazing Wendy. That's just what this is. So Karen goes inside because she wants to ask Mia's permission, because she is hosting the trip. I wouldn't ask Mia's permission for nothing. Okay, she ain't asked you to invite Sharice. I wouldn't ask her nothing. But baby, that's just me. So Mia's like, well, how about I do breakfast with you and she can do lunch with you because, I just can't be around her right now. I don't want her to think it's okay to disrespect my husband. Mia has really made herself the victim in this situation. She has really convinced herself that she is the victim. So then she was like, it's just not a fair fight. Mia, girl, go to hell, respectfully. Anywho, Karen calls Wendy and tells her that she has to withdraw her invitation because she's not the host. Neither is Mia. Child, this is a horrible trip. When I say horrible, I mean horrible. Miami is one of those trips that either make or break girl groups. Like, if you have a friendship full of girls and y'all take a girl trip down to Miami, you either gonna come back stronger or you gonna come back completely dispersed. Child, it ain't no other way around it. So Ashley pulls Karen to the side and she tells Karen, listen, I will even hang out with Candiace so that we can go check on Wendy. Since it's your birthday, is that something you want to do? Because we can do it. Now, Ashley, little applehead self, can't be trusted. But this was actually a nice gesture. I was like, all right, Ashley. All right. I'm going to give you a half a point, honey, because I got my good eye on you. So Karen is like, that's good because I need to take a stand. So Ashley tells Candiace the play. She's like, this is what we going to do. And Karen goes in to tell the other heifers that she putting her foot down. She going to check on Wendy. As you should. Somebody needs to check on her. So they take a shot, right? And so Candiace makes a joke. And she was like, lime is for... because they're taking a shot of tequila, right? So Robin gets in her feelings. She's like, been nothing but nice and supportive. So Candiace goes, Robin, I'm going to talk to you later. She's like, nope, it's all good. Girl, it was a joke. That's your guilty conscience acting up. It's eating you alive because you know what you did to Wendy last night was wrong. Child, don't try to take it out on Candiace. She's like, I have nothing to do with the situation. Okay, girl. Over on the other side, Karen, Ashley, and Candiace, they get in the car to go check on Wendy, right? So it's Sharice, Giselle, Robin, and Mia in the other car. So Mia is like, wait a minute. Where is Candiace and Ashley going? So she goes over and tells them, Candiace and Ashley that is, that they will have to find another place to stay when they get back. Y'all know what I would have told Mia? I would have told that petty heifer with pleasure. Girl, that Airbnb y'all got sharing showers and Giselle afraid for her life when y'all flushed the toilet. I would not have even argued with her. I would have closed that door and politely obliged everything that she said, honey. I'm sure y'all been kicked out of better. Anywho, Mia's on a power trip. What kind of person tries to stop people from checking on the person that you assaulted? You better be glad you ain't down in the 305 jail. Wendy better than me, because Mia will be down at precinct 305. Baby, I'm not going to lift a finger, but I will use my index finger. 911. Honey, call me Karen all you want to. So they go anyway, okay? And they meet Wendy at Versailles. So they meet at this restaurant for lunch. And Ashley texts Mia because she pissed about her trying to revoke their sleeping privileges. So Karen said, only Mia. Here go Ashley. Of course, only Mia. Ratchet. I said, ooh, not the Ratchet A garden tool. Ooh, honey. Child, Ashley got that Corona in her. She ain't with it. Baby, Ashley got that Corona in her. She with the do y'all hear me? Ooh, baby, this a whole fool. At the boring beach with Mia and the gang, Giselle is telling Mia, girl, I was in the hot tub and I had, just looked up and I saw Jacqueline and you in the shower together. Which is why I don't know why she was acting crazy last episode, knowing they share more than deodorant. And she ain't fooling me, allegedly. So Robin said, have y'all ever got it on? And child, now Robin wanted to see if they got something in common. We got something in common. Child is a fool. Oh, Potomac is really acting up, honey. They are really acting up. So Jacqueline said, no, I mean, I've kissed her ex and we had sex, but that's about it. And girl, say that to somebody who's buying it, honey, because it definitely ain't me. So Robin goes, ooh, this is some sister wife stuff. This is what she said in her confessional. It's like on a weird level. Mia's like, yeah, I mean, we ain't in competition. As long as she ride next to me in her Porsche, I mean, I feel like I did my job. I mean, when I'm winning, she winning. Robin gonna say, got it. Girl, you so dumb. You can't tell that they don't even like you. Mia, they don't even like you for real. They're tolerating you because they don't like Wendy and you don't like Wendy. So y'all share adversaries, which makes you a friend. Girl, goodbye. Mia, congratulations, honey. You played yourself. Moving forward. Over at the restaurant, Wendy finally arrives and she sits down. She's telling them, she just really cannot believe what happened last night. And she's really shocked that Mia got all in her grill over Peter. She was like, because let me tell y'all something. Peter told me that G and Mia used to go on vacations with them. And Mia did some snake stuff to his ex. So he stopped messing with them. Giselle, honey, get in here. Wendy got information from the man that doesn't even remember her name. That's just mess. That shows y'all how messy Peter is. Peter is a gossip girl. Y'all don't need to repeat nothing else that this man says. It seems like Peter talks behind everybody's back and is keeping up mess. And y'all toting messages. I would not collect one bone from Peter. Not one. But the great thing about all of this is, what if Wendy did go into business with Peter and this is who he is? Girl, honey, in the illustrious words of Beyonce, best thing you never had. Girl. So Ashley just taking it all in, honey. She ready to run it back. Here she go. What? Girl, she ain't tell us all that. Y'all know Ashley ready to run it back. Honey, I don't trust nothing about Ashley. I would not disclose anything in front of Ashley. I'm back at the beach. They're reading Ashley's text because, they're all in a group text and whatnot. They're reading the text message to Mia. Giselle is like, I mean, I feel it though. That's harsh, Mia. That's real petty. Let's all be very clear. The only reason Giselle wants Mia to apologize is because Ashley is a part of her clique. Let it have been Karen and Candiace alone. She would have had zero understanding, honey, and they would have been on the I-10 by 10. I can guarantee you that. So Sharice ends up texting the heifers, honey, because she's trying to squash the beef, child. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, Sharice. So they tell Wendy that Mia told them to find a place to stay because they came to check on her. So Wendy said, yeah, she's on a power trip. This is what she said in her confessional. She said, just because you put on a blazer, that don't make you a boss. When's the last time you read a book? Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss? I wrote one. Have a seat. And that's what the girls can't handle. They can't stand it. Mia does give, I do not like it. Mia, I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Mia does give Dr. Seussical the musical, honey. Baby. Over on the beach, Giselle asked Mia if they're still doing Karen's birthday party. And Mia was like, I mean, it just don't feel right. Mia needs some prescription medication. She really does, honey. She really needs prescription medication. So they take a shot. Giselle doing all this flat back twerking. I don't know what Mia was doing, child, but Robin was looking for that mysterious lump that she supposedly had. I'm like, this is a fool. All y'all have several seats. All Mia does is lie. It wasn't never no lump, no hump, or nothing else. So their lunch is over at the restaurant, right? And Candiace is going to meet Trina, and she invites Wendy. Back over on the beach, these heifers trying to find someone to take their picture, and they get this 21-year-old guy to do it, right? Here go Robin, rubbing him all up and down like she ain't never seen a man. It's giving creepy old auntie, okay, that your nephew can't bring home his college friends to. Like, it was really creeping me out. They better watch her down to the practices at that college Juan coaching at. But not for long, honey, because, child, the people is talking. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. But they better definitely watch Robin, honey, because she cannot be trusted. So Sharice heard that he was 21. Here she go. Do you have an uncle? Honey, I know that's right. Somebody more age appropriate for you. Robin rubbing all on this boy. Ain't nothing you can do with a 21-year-old, honey. Nothing. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all can think of some things, but it's creepy. Because if it was a man doing what Robin was doing, we would be creeped out. And so I'm creeped out because it's Rob. So Giselle talking about in her confessional, I didn't know Robin liked him young. I mean, I'm not mad at that. Juan might be mad at that, but I'm not. Juan is cool as well. Juan cool as well, honey. You ain't got to worry about it. In the next scene, Candiace and Wendy get to the studio with the Diamond Princess, Miss 305. Trina looks so pretty. Anybody that knows me knows that I love me some Trina. Since 2000, I have loved me some Trina. Actually, since 99, when she was with Trick. Now you don't know now? Who'd have been the places I've been? Who could spend the grands that I spend? Do by 5 or 6 best friends, and you don't know now? I told y'all I'm a little ratchet. Baby, when I tell y'all I love me some Trina, oh, I love it. I'm happy for Candiace, though. You know, people may try to downplay it, but it's a big deal to even get one bar on a track when you're just starting. So I was happy for Candiace. I really was. And Candiace is telling her that she's so grateful. And child, those tears are getting activated. Candiace, don't start. Don't start. Ain't nothing in here that we can use to fold to a sharp edge. Please keep them tears under wraps. So they listened to the song, and I actually liked it. I was like, this is cute. They listened to it. Wendy was vibing to it, honey, because it was definitely what was going on with her right now. Y'all know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of when Candy wrote that song on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I fly above all the drama. I fly above. And you got Candiace over here with the insecure of it all, honey. If you got something to say it to me. I know that's right, Candiace. So they listened to it. It was cute. I loved seeing their joy in this moment. I loved it. Wendy gonna be supportive if she don't do nothing else. And I think Robin forgot how excited she was for that TV proposal. Y'all go back and look at that episode when Wendy couldn't even let him actually propose. She was so excited for Robin. And this how you treating her? Girl, goodbye. Wendy and Candiace together was really a vibe. It was really a vibe. It was better than Sharice and her carpool wig, Batman and Robin, old Lion Mia. In the next scene, Ashley and Karen get back to the house. Giselle a little tipsy. I don't know what she had going on. So Jacqueline calls Karen upstairs to talk. So Karen sits down. Jacqueline starts speaking for Mia. Why are you speaking for Mia? Why can't she speak for herself? So she starts talking about them leaving to check on Wendy, and she's mad about it. And Mia's like, you went to check on the one who hasn't owned up? Mia, you don't control nothing, and you've owned up to nothing. All you've done is make excuses for your vile behavior. So what have you done? So Karen is like, well, let's get an understanding. Are we good? What's going on? So Mia's like, I mean, for me, loyalty is everything. If somebody was doing something to Jacqueline, you best believe I'm a ride for her. How loyal were you to your friend when you told Giselle and Ashley about her borrowing things from you? Oh, okay. So Karen said, Mia wants to control people, but I'm grown. The queen doesn't ask for permission. Exactly. Everyone there is an adult. It's giving high school. So then Mia is like, I don't think I should host your birthday either. I just don't feel right. It's a slap in the face for all my efforts. What efforts? Y'all got to keep showering every 2 seconds because the place is a hot box and half of y'all sharing a room. So what efforts? What effort did you make? Mia is the type of person to do one thing for you and then throw it in your face forever. Honey, don't do nothing for me. If you can't do things for me out of the kindness of your heart, then honey, keep it. Because I don't want to keep hearing about it every 2 seconds. Please keep it. So Karen said, I had a cake and a candle. God is good. And I got flowers from Ray Ray, so I'm fine. I would be pissed if this was my birthday and it was spent this way, arguing, fussing, having to check on people, and none of it is about my birthday. Oh, I would be pissed. So Mia gonna say, well, when you checked on Wendy, you picked a side. So Karen gets up and walks away. She was like, girl, you better wake up. Girl, get it together or leave it alone. Y'all ain't got time. She walking out. Here go Jacqueline. So you guys aren't friends anymore. Oh, please believe Karen could care less, honey. She could care less. And that was the end of the episode. Mia wants to control everything that everybody is doing. Girl, you can take this little Miami trip and shove it. Honey, people go down to Miami on a random Tuesday and come back. This ain't really that big of a deal. Girl, goodbye. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. I really just don't know, honey. And in the previews for next episode, when Robin pulls out that speaker and she's been secretly recording Candiace, baby, that's about to be a fool. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.